Hello, it's me, Waleed. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing really well. I'm doing good myself. I was on a really bad loss streak with my friends on rank, and I decided to take a break because I was performing badly. So I decided to get into a solo match after thinking I might take a break just for the fun of it. And it went pretty well, which I am going to show you guys. And for this match, I tried locking in my previous matches, and it wasn't working out. That's why I was going to take a break. But for this match, I was just like, frick it. We're just gonna go with the vibe. I just turned on some music and just vibed and just relied on my instinct to play this match. So that's what's going on here. The the composer's doing a really good kite over here, and the composer's gonna come towards my cipher. And at this point, it's really important you finish your cipher for cipher rush, but the composer was going to disturb my cipher, so I might as well support. Why stand still and do nothing? So I'm waiting for that Mary hit, or that Mary mirror, so I can cancel that animation. See, now she has to wait like 14 seconds for another mirror. Insane. And the novelist has an insane book over here, buying the composer a lot of time, and now the composer's gone into another world over there. So that buys a lot of time for our cipher rush, right? And then we have one cipher completed by perfumer. See how that much. See how that harassment bought a lot of time. This is why I love playing harassers, right? And the composer does a good ability here, knowing to use the ability when the Mary uses her mirror, which is really good. And I'm just praying, composer, please don't get down yet. Please get down when I finish my cipher, please. Okay, I'm just praying to myself so I can support. It's fine. We're at 3 ciphers. This is good progress. I didn't come in time thinking I could support, but I didn't make it in time. Even though the ability makes you really fast, right? I did a mistake over here because I should have went like farther away maybe to buy time instead of insta rescuing. That was bad. And I predicted the mirror switch, which I hit her here, so now she can't switch back to her mirror because she just used the animation for it. So that bought composer bought composer enough time to get to this area, which is really good. I'm holding my bat out for her mirror, so when she uses her mirror, I can cancel her animation. She went behind a bunch of stuff, so I kind of failed at that job. And I didn't want to get sandwiched, so I got out of that area, so I couldn't really harass, but it's fine. We're at 1 cipher. Composer got another chair time, and the cipher's getting primed, right? So this is good progress. This is good progress. I'm gonna try and support here. I'm a bit scared because I'm 1 hit away, but I know the perfumer's coming, so I'm gonna try and support. And they're going to go pressure the novelist. So that's gonna give us the ability to rescue composer. And this is where the match is going to turn into a win, because the Mary went after the novelist near the prime cipher, So the composer was dead anyways, so they didn't chase after composer. Composer can go work on an entire different cipher. This is important. We have another cipher started. If this all goes wrong, this cipher can't be decoded. We all get down. But the composer has the other cipher decoded, and then we can activate the gates, right? So Mary went over to go pressure the perfumer. She was pressuring the cipher, and this allowed me to rescue the novelist, which I was preparing for. I kind of missed my bat over here. I was kind of dying inside, crying inside, because I missed my bat, bruh. Okay, but it's fine. She's continuing to pressure the perfumer, so this gives us time to heal. Another bad mistake of mine was trying to heal here. She knows we're here. I should have went a bit farther to heal. But we're continuing to pressure the cipher while composer decodes the other cipher. If we get this cipher primed, it's fine. But if we don't, the other cipher is going to be primed, and that's fine too. Novelist does a good book here, which is really good. I'm staying near because I know Novelist is gonna get down soon. And okay, see, this is why it's important to start a new cipher early on when there's one cipher and the hunter's pressuring the cipher like this, because now the composer pops the cipher and we're all saved. So that saves the game. And I come pressure the Mary because I know she's gonna want to use that mirror for perfumer. And so I'm there to support and scare her from using her mirror. I canceled her mirror over here using my stun. So that bought me a lot of time, and I could just vault the window over here for days because using the rage, you vault insanely fast, which is really good. I tried to cancel her from using her warp using my bat, but that didn't really work out. They're both over there, so I'm thinking this might be a tie, and I'm having low faith that this is a win. The composer's dead on chair. She just used mirror and she just used warp, so she can't travel to us as fast. So Novelist is making his way over to our gate. Perfumer gates is already open, so we're at gate. This is like draw guaranteed at this moment. So Novelist is coming, and Mary's gonna have her mirror up very shortly, and so I'm scared Novelist isn't gonna make it. And look what happens. She mirrors right on top of the Novelist. But not. This support actually came in clutch right here. I pushed her a bit back, buying Novelist a bit more time so he can try and get his book ready. And at this moment, Novelist made a smart choice to head over to dungeon instead of coming. Mary doesn't know what's going on. Her tinnitus is coming from me, not the Novelist. So she can't see Novelist, and Novelist is onto another world already. And I'm out, so dungeon can open, and Novelist gets out, and it's GG's from there. That was a good match. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.
The same since I expired doesn't mean that I plan to retire. And now I have the power to bathe all of you in entertaining fire.